Hi, Maggie Wild, the Potentialist. Let's work on a brain training recipe to switch off the wiring of overindulgence, the urge to have more than is necessary, whether it's food, whether it's alcohol, whether it's laying in bed a little longer, that overindulgence when you've decided previously that you were going to get up and go for a walk that day or get up and go and work out that day, then to switch off the overindulgence that's keeping you from what you want. Now, it doesn't mean to say that you can't indulge in joy. That's a normal life. What this means is it's the overindulgence that makes you feel the guilt and the shame and the blame and the wish tos and the have tos and I can't believe I didn't. Yeah, because that wiring is actually just adding to the old stress wiring that's caused you to get where you are and not achieve what you want. So let's switch off overindulgence wiring so that we can choose when enough is enough and create the energy, save that energy to help us feel more inspired, and rather than waste it on I wish I had and I have to's and I should do's, we're using it on I get to and I choose to and I love to. Yeah, and that makes our brain produce, it literally makes our brain produce neurochemicals, hormones, joyful stuff that makes us get excited about life and feel the joy of the goals that we're moving towards. So let's do it. What I want you to do is think about the types of language or the sensations or emotions, either one, that you have when you are faced with a choice to either say no and push extra away, push the overindulgence treat or challenge away, and to accept that enough is enough. I want you to think about that battle that you go on with, whether it's a head battle, whether it's a heart battle, whether it's a sensation battle of the arm just reaching out to have more, yeah? Or reaching out to press the snooze button, whatever it is. I want you to think about that battle that goes on. Think about where in the body or the head that battle is, and I want you to measure the intensity on a scale of 0 to 10. 10 being so intense, I have to do it. I can't stop, it's an instinct. And 0 being, it's fine, I'm in control, I can do this, I move forward, it's the easiest thing I've ever done. So think about how intense the resistance is, the urge to overindulge, the urge to keep going, doing the unhelpful behavior. 0 to 10, 10 the most intense. Once you've got that on a scale of 0 to 10 and you roughly know where, just consult your body with it, think about the challenge, consult your body on your head where that experience in your body or head is. Then I want you to just find that sore spot on your chest, either side, remember, works, and you just press around until you have that spot that just feels a little tender. It's not agony, just feels like a bit of a bruise. And you're rubbing on that spot as you simply say, even though I have overindulged in the past, enough is enough. I choose to move forward. Rubbing again, even though I have overindulged in the past, it's time to move on. It is time to move forward. That's it. It's time to move on. It's time to move forward. Even though I have overindulged, I'm learning to love and accept myself. That's it. And then just rubbing or tapping on the inside of the eye, just on the bridge of the nose, as you simply say, the urge to overindulge. On the outside of the eye, the urge to overindulge. That's it. Underneath the eye, that's not me, that's simply wiring in my brain, causing a battle in my head. That's it. Underneath the nose, there it is, I feel that urge to overindulge in my, just state where it is. There it is, I feel that urge in my, wherever it is, in the crease of the chin. That's not me, that's simply wiring. That's it. On the chest point again, if that urge had a sensation, the sensation would be, so if that urge had a sensation, the sensation would be whatever comes to mind. It might be a craving, it might be heaviness, it might be tingly, it might be something else, just whatever comes to your mind. That's not me, that's simply wiring too. Then you're going to come to the thumb point, just on the side of the nail. You can either tap or rub on that side of the nail as you simply say overindulgence. On the index finger, wanting more. That's it. That's not me. That's simply wiring in my brain. On the middle finger, rubbing or tapping there, whichever feels comfortable for you. Overindulgence. On the ring finger, if it had an emotion, the emotion might be, just let your brain tell you what it is. Just let the subconscious mind, if it had an emotion, the emotion might be, it might be frustration, it might be greediness, it might be anger, it might be loneliness, whatever it is, just let it come. It might be blank. Some people block emotion, so let the blank be the thing that we're shifting this time to. On the little finger, that's not me, that's simply wiring. That's it, so just rubbing or tapping, whichever feels comfortable. And then coming to the karate chop just underneath the hand. Enough is enough. The past is the past. It's time to switch that wiring off. That's it, it's time to switch it off. I forgive myself for overindulging in the past. I forgive myself for letting me down. I forgive myself for breaking my promises to me. I switch it off. I let it go. I choose success. I choose me. Enough is enough. Really let yourself feel that. Enough is enough. The past is the past. It happened. It is over. I choose me. And I want you to say, I switch off overindulgence and I choose whatever you want to choose instead. So it might be motivation, it might be inspiration, it might be health, it might be smaller portions, it might be to push excess away, whatever it is you choose for you. I can't tell you what you want. You need to decide that for yourself. So enough is enough. The past is the past. I switch off overindulgence and I choose whatever you choose. I choose. Really feel that. I choose. Let yourself experience. I choose. That's it. I switch off overindulgence and I get to whatever you feel you get to. What excites you about your goal, your vision for yourself. I switch off overindulgence and I get to feel that. Let yourself experience that. That's it. I switch off overindulgence and I choose whatever you choose. Do that now. The more empowered I feel, the more inspired I am. The more inspired I am, the more empowered I feel. That's it. And then 3 deep breaths, and you can just stop tapping or rubbing there as you simply say, breathing in, I switch it off. I let it go. And again, I switch it off. I let it go. And one more time, I switch it off. I let it go. And just let yourself feel that joy, feel that lightness. Some people feel a little buzzing. And then you would assess how you feel if you try and think about that urge to overindulge, the craving, the urge, the whatever it was before, and measure it on a scale of 0 to 10 again. If it's 3 or below, then perhaps just doing each of the facial points again as you say, I switch it off, I switch it off, I let it go, I let it go. If it's still 3 or above, what I would recommend you do is continue doing the cycle again. And at the end, when you get to the karate chop, what you would do is look up to the ceiling on the right and simply say that overindulgence urge, up to the ceiling on the left, overindulgence, down to the ceiling on the right, overindulgence, down to the floor on the left, overindulgence, and then you'd roll your eyes in a big circle one way as you say, I switch it off, I let it go. And roll it back the other way as you say, I switch it off, I let it go. And then again, you would simply do, I get to switch it off and I get to choose whatever you choose instead. So enjoy, sing out, let us know if you have any questions or if something comes up for you that's harder to shift, then by all means, we're here to help. Email us at info@thepotentialist.com and we would love to see you be your potential in 2016.